Hello everybody, back here again for vlog a day, and today is Friday the 10th, and today is a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got this morning, fairly decent time frame, wasn't too bad, got everything taken care of, got the dogs out, got that all done. Had a couple dogs getting dropped off today, so I had to kind of schedule around it. Was outside playing with the dogs out in the yard, got some relaxation, got some food in them, all the good fun stuff that's required. And from there, I was able to get a couple things taken care of. My wife got off to work, all that fun stuff that's required with it. And then hanging around for a little bit, had a meet and greet, had a couple dogs getting dropped off as well. End up with that kind of overlapping where one of the dogs was supposed to get dropped off between 3 and 4. Had a meet and greet at 4:45 and thought nothing about it. So I was like, I'll go get my run in. I have it all done. You know, the meet and greet gets pushed back too late and stuff. I'm not dealing with the running my wife's off work. When she's already home, we can eat dinner and stuff. So I went get my run in, everything all done early. On my run, saw a lawnmower, neighbor's house, a couple houses from me, like a street over. So went ahead and I saw it there a couple days ago, and nobody was out front, no phone number, nothing on it. So I didn't bother knocking on the door. I just let it go. And then today, as I ran by, nobody out there. On the way back on the run, I noticed there was some in the garage. So I went up and kind of hollered at him, and he must be fairly hard of hearing. Had a radio on there, but didn't hear me. So I was already in the garage. I was like yelling at him to get his attention. He looked up and said, I got startled him a little bit. So I talked to him, asked him about the mower, asked him how much he wanted for it. Because he was going to tell me $700, whatever, like a lot of those mowers around here go for it. Wasn't going to bother with it, but he said $50. And it caught me off guard. I'm like, $50? Like, does that thing, like, it's got to be a joke. I said, $50? He goes, yeah. I said, does it run? He goes, oh yeah. So I walked over there, keys in it, fired up, tires all hold air. The deck had a bracket that broke, and he screwed an L bracket onto it instead of getting the right bracket welded back on, and it didn't, it's not properly leveled now. So who cares? I don't plan on using it as a mower. I plan on using the trailers around and drag stuff around my yard is my goal with it. So like a yard rake and move my campers, my boat, and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, hell yeah, that's new stuff. Fired up, moved it forward and back. It's a hydrostatic, so there's no actual gears forward and back, and good to go. I'm not sure what year it is. It looks fairly newer. It's like Craftsman, I think it is. Pretty sure it's Craftsman, like a 26 horsepower Coleman engine in it, whatever. So I said, I don't have any cash on me, so I'm gonna run. I live right on the corner. I'm gonna finish my run, grab my money, and be right back. And it didn't really say like, hold it for me, don't dare sell it to anybody else. I just kind of like, oh, I should get back. It's been here for a few days. It shouldn't be that big a deal. So, and it's middle of the day on a Friday. Not really a big concern. If it was like Saturday morning yard sale people, I might be a little more concerned, but went ahead, ran on home, got my $50, came back over, had to do the 50, fired it up, and just drove it home because I was close enough to get the trailer out, didn't have to do nothing. So it worked out perfect for me. Get home, get it to the gate, get it put away. It has a little oil leak on it. It's got a little smell. I burn oil, but it's got oil in it. We checked the oil before I took off and stuff. So I was good to go. I know how to make it home. I'm going to change the oil in it. I got to order a filter. I got a picture of the filter, so I know the number. I'll run to Napa, grab one, or order one on Amazon. It doesn't really matter. But went ahead, and because it has a Napa number on it, I can order it, and I know what I need. I'll have to look it up by the mower itself and just go by there. I also want to, probably going to, I don't know. He used it to mow the yard the other day, and it's his daughter's mower. He's moving in with her, so he's bringing his fancy new mower to the house, so they didn't need it anymore. That's why it was so damn cheap. So he went ahead, and I know the gas isn't real old, but I don't know how old it is. So I'll probably decide if I'm gonna dump it out or if I'm gonna add new to it or start from fresh. I haven't made my mind up. So, but I'll figure that out because, like I said, I won't be using that much. I like to keep a full tank gas in it, and I've never been a fan of stable, but since in fact I'm going to use this thing every 3 months maybe, I probably will put some stable in it because it'll sit there for a long time. But the biggest thing is keeping it topped off, because a gas tank half empty or quarter full, whatever you want to call it, condensates really bad. It gets hot, cold, so it becomes an issue. So I got myself a mower for $50. Can't beat it. So I texted my wife and I said, hey, I bought myself a lawnmower. Guess how much I paid for the $700 lawnmower? She's like, $350. And I'm like, nope, $50. And I was pretty excited about it because I think I paid $75 or $125, I don't know, it was years ago, to buy a lawnmower that was way worse shape. All 4 tires had to be aired up every time I used it. There was no battery in it. I had to buy a new battery for it, all kinds of stuff. I had to jump start it to even get it on my trailer when I bought it years and years ago. The carburetor was crap, it barely ran, but I bought it for that price just to haul my vending trailers and stuff around and different things around the house, because it gets tight to jockey around the back of the house and around the yard and whatnot. So it makes life a whole lot easier when you have a lawnmower. So I got this one for like, I mean, at least, I can't remember if I paid 75 or like I said, 125 for it. So way cheaper than that, and it's way, way nicer. So there's a tiny part of me that thought about cleaning it up, doing an oil change on it, and put a new seat cover on it and trying to sell it for like $700 because probably bring it. But then I'm like, well, then I'm stuck with no lawnmower again. So I need a lawnmower. I want the lawnmower. I don't even need it, but I want the lawnmower. So I'm gonna keep it, even if I can make $500-600 on it. It's not worth it because I need the lawnmower. So I ended up paying that for something else somewhere else, and I just broke even again. So it didn't no good. So but get down with that. Go ahead and got myself a shower. Hung outside with the dogs a little bit. Another dog got dropped off. Ended up getting 2 more dogs dropped off actually. Had a meet and greet, and the dog that was going to be getting dropped off earlier was supposed to be dropped off between 3 and 4. They texted me at like 4 o'clock, or it was probably a little after. I had a dog meet and greet scheduled for 4:45, or no, 4:15. They texted me at 4 o'clock and said, hey, we're on our way over there and stuff. I'm like, oh, now you can't because you're supposed to be between 3 and 4, and you're going to get here like 4:30. That's why meet and greet is. So went in and said, hey, hold back a little bit because I got a meet and greet coming. I want to get that done with and whatnot. And then gave one of the dogs back. It's all good. Texted them and said, hey, it's all clear. And they were already sitting out in front of the house. So they went in and dropped the dog off. Everything went great. Super easy to do. Watched the dog a bunch of times. So no big deal there. So we got that all wrapped up, taken care of. And then went ahead, hung out a little bit, waiting for my wife to get home from work. She got home from work. Had a couple more dogs get dropped off. Now I got a house full of dogs. I got all the dogs there. It's crazy. And it's all fun. So went ahead, had herself a nice little dinner, watched an episode of Seinfeld. Ended up back outside playing with the 3D printer and playing with the dogs and enjoying myself with a cigar. And it's turned out to be a kind of cool evening. It's kind of drizzly, kind of cold, got a cold front coming through, and I'm sitting out here with some woolly socks on and pants and stuff. I'm not really a fan of this cold weather, but it is what it is. So anyway, that's all I got for right now, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.